Good afternoon, YouTube. We're looking at the 23rd, so it's late Friday afternoon. I've got some piles of S's to show you now. I went through a couple of rows of my S's last night along with my pickups and reminded you about the competition. And I've now got like 7 massive piles here, so I'm going to get through these as quick as I can. One pickup for today came in the post. This is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Ooze 3D Steelbook. This is currently on sale in Zoom. The first one was £5 steelbook. It sold out straight away. This was £5, still available, I think. There's only a few steelbooks in their sale at the moment, but they're definitely worth a dangle if you get my drift. Worth having a look at. Second quick reminder, I'm going to probably pull the competition about 8 o'clock tonight because I want to get the video done. Prize 1, 300. Prize 2, Sucker Punch. And everyone will be entered in for this. So I'll be doing that draw later this evening. Should be online after 9 o'clock-ish. Okay, so just reminding you guys of that. And for anyone who's looking at these S's right now, I'm going to give you a quick preview of next week's prizes. There's going to be 2 of them. First one you might not want, or for the fact that it's free, you might still want. I'm going for triple packs. First 3 films of the Twilight Saga. Why not? If it's not going to cost you anything, why not have it in your selection? And even though the last 2 of these really got a bit pants, in my opinion, the first 3 of the Transformer films, I think they're brilliant. So, triple pack of that. That's my 2 prizes for next week. Entries for that don't start until the end of Friday, so first thing Saturday morning. You know what to do. Facebook page. Ask me to be put in for either of those competitions and we'll get that sorted for you guys. All right, good luck for tonight as well. Everyone who's entered. I've had the most entries so far, so I'm really happy with that actually. Right, we'll grab my first lot for the S's and go from there. Let's see if I can do this without dropping it. Right, this is a lot, so I'll get through it as quick as I can. Try not to talk too much. First, we have Shaft, Samuel Jackson. Who else could have played that? Nobody. One of my recent pickups, Shakespeare in Love. Then we have Shall We Dance, Richard Gere. It was cheap, what can I say? Then we have Shaolin Soccer. This is some funny stuff, I'll tell you. These films are worth looking at. They're just so funny and over the top. Shark Night 3D, a bit of cheapy old 3D there. I wouldn't really worry too much about that. Shark Water, even cheaper. Never watched it. Don't even know what it's about. Shark Week. You can see a theme here, can't you, really? Shaun of the Dead. Absolutely hilarious. Love Simon Pegg. Brilliant film. If you haven't seen that, highly recommend it. Shawshank Redemption. An absolute bloody classic. Took me so long to find this. For a decent price, I should say. But I've got it, so I'm happy. Shelter. It's supposed to be a good thriller, but I haven't actually seen it yet. Let me know if you have. I've got Series 1 of Sherlock with old Cumberpatch. Series 2. And Series 3. Now, I think there is a 3rd one, 4th one, to say, 4th, to pick up. I just haven't got round to that one yet. Let me just move this up a sec so it doesn't all come crashing down on my ass. Stay there, you. Then we have a brilliant film, in my opinion, Sherlock Holmes, one with Robert Downey Jr. I love that film. So well put together. Second one, good. Not as good as the first, but a worthy effort, in my opinion. Then we have Shifty, another one of those little violent British films. The Shinjuku Incident. Anything with Jackie Chan, I'll buy. Literally anything. Shoot 'em Up. It's Clive Owen again. It's getting more and more disappointed with him. Absolutely awesome. The steelbook version of Short Circuit. Not much artwork, but if you're as old as me, you know this is a classic film. I wonder if they're going to do Short Circuit 2 as a steelbook. A film called Shorts. I heard a few things about this, but I mean, it cost £1, so I'm not going to worry. This is where I go over the top a bit. Shrek. Shrek 3D. Shrek 2. You see a pattern yet? Shrek 2, 3D. Shrek 3, or Shrek the Third. And Shrek the Third, 3D. Shrek Forever After. I love that one. And then the 3D version of that. So as you can see, I get them and get all excited about them, and then buy the 3D as well. Alright, let's grab pile number 2, see if I can do this one without dropping. I'm so sure that first pile's going to go tumbling down in a minute. Next we have Shrooms. I've heard good things about this, but I still haven't bloody watched it. Please let me know in the comments if you've seen this. You know, should I be watching it tonight? Then we have Shut In. It's Naomi Watts. Another one I haven't watched yet, but you know, I hear good things about films. So I say, oh yeah, got to get that. Then I take ages to watch them. I don't know why. Shutter Island. Another one I'm yet to see, but it's Leonardo DiCaprio, and there's not much he does wrong lately, is there? Beach. Sicario. I still haven't watched this. I can't believe it, but there is a sequel coming out that looks bloody good, so I've got to get round to this one. Then we have Side Effects. Never heard of it, but Channing Tatum's in it, so you know, big fan of his. So's the missus. Signal, a recent pickup, cheap, ultra violent. Can't go wrong with that, can you? Signs. This is my favourite M. Night Shyamalan. Definitely. I mean, Sixth Sense is good, but once you know the plot, you don't go back to it. I like Signs. Silent Hill. I was surprised by this. I thought it was quite good. Some evil bits in that. I've only picked this up because it's 3D. I haven't watched the second one yet, but we'll see. Silver Linings Playbook. It was cheap, romantic. Yeah. Haven't even watched it. An absolute classic of our times. I hope you agree. And where the hell's the bloody sequel? Maggie asks for one at the end credits. Where's the sequel, people? Please. You've got to get another one of those going. Now we have Sin City. And we have Sin City 2, A Dame for the Kill. Alright. I've watched the first one, but not the second one of that yet. Sing. Now this is the 3D with Blu-ray and the DVD, so it's the whole package. This cost me £7. And seriously, the 3D in this on my beautiful TV downstairs will knock your socks off. Wow. Amazing. Sinister. Now this is a good film. Good solid horror. This is a stinking pile of shit I wouldn't wipe my ass with. Oh my god, that second one was crap. The Sitter. Jonah Hill. I love you, but I have not watched that yet. A classic of our time. 16 Candles. There's one film I want. Some Kind of Wonderful. John Hughes film. Mary Stuart Masterson's in it and Eric Stoltz. If any of you find that on Blu-ray anywhere on this planet, call me because I'll buy it. Sket. Another one of those British ones. Then we have Skinning. There's a 3D bonus in this as well. Just no Nazi violence and crap, so we all know they're arseholes, don't we? Skinwalkers. It's another thrillery horror thing. It was cheap, so I really need to buff up that collection. Absolute classic film. Brilliant film, Skyfall. And I bought this so nice, I bought it twice. Skyfall, and by that I mean I bought 2 steelbook copies at one point. I didn't think I had it. What an idiot. Then we have Sky High. I spent about 3 years looking for this. It is brilliant. Gotta watch it. Kurt Russell. It's a brilliant film. Then Skyline. I mean, I haven't picked up Beyond Skyline yet because it looks like it's made for TV. This came out. Oh, what was the other film? Basically, there was another alien style film. I can't remember what it was now. But literally every bit of special effects is ripped off. It's like they made this in their spare time while they were doing the effects for the other film. So, bit of a rip-off this one if you ask me, but it's okay. It works. Barely. Here comes pile 3. There's me saying the first Skyline's okay. I've got the steelbook of it as well. Yeah, I like the artwork on that. So, I got it. I just know I'm going to have a major tragedy with these films in a minute. Then we have Sleepers. Look at that list of stars. How the hell would you turn that down? That's all I'm going to say. Still haven't watched it, but if that ain't a classic, I'll eat my hat. Then we have Sleepy Hollow. Anything with Johnny Depp you know is going to be good. Slumdog Millionaire. Still never watched this. That's another one of those classics that's got to be in your collection, really. Smiley. I have not seen this yet, but it's got a good rep, so I will watch it at some point, but let me know if you've seen it, please. Smoking Aces. There is a sequel, but I don't think... Oh, hold on. Oh, I did pick up the sequel. I don't think that's on my digital list, actually. I'll have to double check that. Could have to do a stock tape. Then we have the absolutely amazing Smurfs in 3D. I don't care about the haters. I love the Smurfs. Second one, yeah, but I got it 3D as well. The third one, Lost Village. Not paying the prices they're asking for that right now. And then we have Snitch. One of his early ones. It's okay. It's not the best. I like that. Snoopy and Charlie Brown. Not a bad film. I think that's available in 3D. I'll have to pick it up. Snow on the Bluff. I have not got a clue. I haven't watched it yet. Let me know if you've seen this, guys. Is it worth watching? These are some cheapies. These came from the pound shop. So we got the Snow Queen, and they were carrying the sequel as well, Snow Queen 2. Haven't watched either. These are the kind of things I'll watch near Christmas. Snow White and the Huntsman. I really enjoyed this. Kristen Stewart. I mean, she can't really act, can she? Then we have The Social Network. Not bad. I was quite interested in that. Mind you, they're in trouble right now, aren't they? Facebook. They're going to get. I reckon they're going to get $1 billion fine for all the crap they've been pulling lately. Sophia. Haven't watched it. It was cheap. I'll get around to it at some point. Anthony Hopkins and Colin Farrell. Solace. How are you not going to pick up something like that? Solomon Kane. Hopefully a bit more horror. Haven't watched him yet either. Really don't know how I'm going to reach that fourth pile in a second. Hey. Somers Town, never heard of it. It was cheap. Looks like it's a British council estate film, so like a bit of nostalgia, you know. Something Borrowed, another one of those romantic ones. The Son of No One. It's Channing Tatum again, but I like Ray Liotta because he looks so fucked up nowadays. Then we have Son of Rambo. Haven't watched him yet, but it was a quirky film that did well in the awards season, so you know, why not? Sorority Row, another one of those thrillery horrors that I wanted to try and buff up my collection with. Soul Men. The fact that Bernie Mac's dead means I will not sell this. I mean, it's okay as a film, but I love Bernie Mac. I mean, he was brilliant in the Oceans film. It's just a pity he died. And then we have the classic Sound of Music. Now, there is a steelbook sniffing around. One of my watchers actually took my recommendation off my Facebook page for that, because it's only $7.99 on Amazon right now, and she's gone and bought it as well. So I really do hope you enjoy it. I've got this version. Not justifying myself to buy the steelbook of that just yet, but I will get to it. Right, bear with me a second, people. I haven't organised this very well. Come in, you mother. Oh. There you go. Almost. Source Code. I really enjoyed this. Watch it. I recommend him. A classic. South Pacific. I don't have that many where the films are really, really old. But, I mean, like How Green Was My Valley was another really old one that I bought. but I will get more. I am getting more into the nostalgic films, but I'm not going to pay through the nose for them. Space Buddies. I said about that one a bit, I think. Space Chimps. I liked it. I thought it was quite funny. Second one's up its own ass, but it's in 3D as well, so that's the only reason I bought it. Then we have Space Dive. Now this is a steelbook. It's about ½ an inch taller than the rest, and it's the guy who jumped out the edge of space. This is bloody good. The visuals are amazing. This is like £3 on the MomoX part of eBay, you know, the German side of the channel that I keep talking about. Can't recommend it enough. That is awesome. Then we have Space Dogs. It's a running theme with some of these animated films lately. Spectre, another good film. Speed, classic. But they want so much money for the steelbook, it's not worth it. And then we have Speed 2, Cruise Control. Yes, people, it's a pile of shit. We all know it is. Speed Racer. I quite liked it. It's Wachowski brothers did this, or should I say sisters now. Oh, May 21st, if memory serves me correctly, is the UK release date for the Matrix 4K. It's only the Matrix 1 they're releasing though, so that's a bit annoying, but you can get it on Zavvi pre-order for like $22.99, but they're charging you 99p postage. Now anything over a tenner at Zavvi should be post free, so I don't know what they're taking the piss for. You're putting 99p on everything now, you're taking the piss. Bloody tight asses. Southpaw, Jake Gyllenhaal, bloody hell, good film, mate. Woo. Then we have the classic Spider-Man, good film. Spider-Man 2, yeah, I enjoyed it. What the hell were you thinking? Oh my god, steaming pile of crap. But how many of you have it as a trilogy steelbook? Let me know if you've got it like this. I'm not going to say no to that really, am I? Then we have the absolutely stonkingly amazing, oh yeah, and I sent one of these to Blu-ray King because he only could get it in 4K. Spider-Man Homecoming. This is one that's got the magnet and the comic. Awesome steelbook, never going to get rid of that ever. Spiderwick Chronicles. That's kind of a weird one. I didn't really know what to make of it. I enjoyed it, but yeah. The Spirit. Dodgy. Splice. Quirky is what I'd call that. Worth a watch. Splinter. It was 50p, never heard of it. It just looks brutal. Next we have Split. Now the first one is Unbreakable. This one is Split. And then you've got, what are they calling the new one? Is it Glass or something like that? Mirror or Glass or some weird shit like that. Yeah, I was surprised by this. Still think Shyamalan's grabbing at straws a bit, but I'm looking forward to what the third one's going to be as well. Split second. Now, if you're as old as my ass, right around your early 20s, this is the kind of film which was hard to get hold of, really, but it was good. Rutger Hauer was quite good back then with Blind Fury and things like that. This is worth a watch. And then we have the absolute classic of our times, SpongeBob the movie. Yes, it's my daughter's, but you know. Right, let's just have a look at this. Yeah, this should be the next pile in front of me here. Right, we're 18 minutes in, so thank you for sticking with me with this. We've got 3 piles, so we should be finished in the next 10 minutes. Spooks. I've been told this is really good, but I've still yet to watch it. Spread. Picked this up recently. It's Ashton Kutcher, but I haven't watched it yet. Spring Breakers. Trashy comedy in it. Spy. Oh, bloody love this. Melissa McCarthy. Oh yeah. Jason Statham's in it, and he rips the piss out of himself in that. I thought it was a brilliant film. Then we have Spy Kids 1. Okay. Spy Kids 2, not too bad. Spy Kids 3. Why'd you bother burning the disc? Spy Kids 4, but it's in 3D. Still a stinking pile of crap though. Then we have The Spy Next Door. Like I said, anything with Jackie Chan I'll buy. So I'm just that sad. Stakeland. American horror film, it says. Good, I'll watch it then at some point. This was a part of a 5-box set, so this is the Stallone collection. This has Cobra, Assassins, and Tango and Cash. Love Tango and Cash. And then this has The Specialist and Demolition Man. Demolition Man, that is an awesome film. Love it. Wesley Snipes, You Rock. Another classic, Stand By Me. It's worth watching. If you heard good, bad things, this is a good film. Simply as. Stand Up Guys. I haven't watched it yet, but it's Pacino. So, you know, Alan Arkin and Christopher Walken as well. You're not going to walk away from that kind of cast. Simple as that. Stardust. I thought this was brilliant. Robert De Niro dancing around in a dress. It is that simple. As a pirate, he's the head of the pirates, but he's dancing around in a dress. Seriously. Worth the price of admission just for that. Stargate. That's a classic. I like Kurt Russell in that. Then there's Continuum. Just cheap. All part of the cashing in side of that, really. British thriller Starred Up. Haven't watched this yet, but heard good things, so I'm looking forward to getting that one in the old machine. Then we have Star Trek. This is the original film. It may have came out of a double pack, but I bought it as a single film, so I know it's good. Then we have the sequel, which is Into Darkness. Now, I haven't actually watched this one yet, but in the news today, you know the Yelchin guy who died on his own driveway. His parents have settled with the car company that caused his death. I wouldn't settle. I want to take him to the cleaners and them some. But Anton Yelchin, he's the one who died. He was like the ops guy in that. So this I'm never going to sell. The 3D bonus disc and Blu-ray collector's edition, lenticular, Star Wars. You see what's in there. This was well, I don't have to justify Star Wars to you guys. Bloody brilliant. Then we have, I only just picked this up, Starship Troopers, an absolute classic. Then you got the stinking pile of crap that's the Marauder, the third one. I can't find the second one. And then you have an animated one called Invasion as well. So I'm buffing up the old collection on the old Starship Troopers there. 2 piles to go, people. That last pile only took me 3 minutes, so let's get this done. Starter for 10. Never heard of it. The Starving Games. Nothing like a film that takes the piss out of every other film. But that one doesn't do it very well. Stash House. Another Dolph Lundgren paying the bills film. Nothing that much to shout about. State of Emergency. Everything about the cover, the storyline says good. Crap. All the actions over the hills and far away in the city, and you're stuck in some fucking barn somewhere. Literally, that's what it is. It's a load of crap. State of Play. Russell Crowe, so I won't get rid of that. I haven't watched it yet. Stealth. I thought that was okay. Bit too heavy on the CGI and not done well enough. Step Brothers. Will Ferrell. You're God, mate. I love it. This is some funny shit, you know. Definitely worth having. Step Up. No. What? I wouldn't watch these, would I? No, I wouldn't watch these. It's not like I can dance with me legs in plaster. But I'm a completionist, so you've got to have all 3, haven't you? And then they brought out another one. And yes, this is the 3. It says Blu-ray, but there's a 3D disc in there as well. And then they brought out another one. God help me. Oh, just picked this up recently. It was brutal. He really was an arsehole, wasn't he? In some situations, of course. Another British one, St George's Day, nice bit of violence. St Vincent, Bill Murray's the reason I picked this up. I hadn't heard of it before, but Bill Murray just can't do no wrong. Then we have Stolen, Nicolas Cage. I can't help but think this is another let's pay the bills type film, but I'll give him a chance actually on that one. Stomp the Yard, I haven't watched it yet. Another dancy one. What must you guys think of me, eh? Look at those names. You're going to get it, aren't you? And you're not going to get it. Still haven't watched it yet, though. This was cheap. It's like 50p. It's the Stone Roses made of stone. It's a concert. It's a concert. So I ain't got many of these. I thought, you know, why not? Storage 24, nice little British horror film. There's a storage facility. Someone's running around trying to kill the people in there, and they're all stuck in there. Not exactly the highest brow premise in the world, is it? Then we have Storks. I love Kelsey Grammer. His voice is in this. You know, if I could have every series of Frasier on Blu-ray, I'd kiss anybody's ass on the planet to get it. But right now, you can get the whole collection of Frasier. It's like 11 series for 25 quid on DVD. I can't justify that right now. Can't afford it. I'd love to have it at some point, but individually, you're talking between 2 and 4 quid a set, or get the whole set for a bit less. I'm moving an R in, but now I've started my retro set. That might be one I will get at some point because Frasier's amazing. Storm Warning. I bought this because my stepson's got it and he said it was really gory. I haven't watched it yet. We'll see. Straight Outta Compton. We all know the history of that, and you know you can't knock it. Classic stuff. Stranded. Christian Slater. The only film I want on Blu-ray with Christian Slater is Cuffs. Someone start a petition. Why Cuffs is not out? And that's Kuffs on Blu-ray. I'll never know. Love that film. The Stranger. That's Steve Austin paying the old bills. Then we have The Strangers. There is a sequel coming out to this that looks quite good. This is a good film. It's a bit evil in places, but I mean, to do it, the sequel is looking good, I've got to admit. Alright, this is a bit taller, this lot, so I'll do it in 2 bits, alright? I'm going to drop it? No, I'm not. Then we have Straw Dogs. I heard good things, but another one I just have not got round to watching. Some British dancing now. We've got Street Dance. Oh, God. The saddest thing about that is I've got the sequel and all. And it's 3D. Then we have, yeah, Street Fighter. Believe it or not, I bought the movie version of the game. So the game that had them digitized, and it was on the 3DO. Yeah, the £500 back then 3DO. We finished it in like 20 minutes and took it back. We're like, it says it's complete. We've gone from the shop an hour, and they actually refunded it. Believe it or not, it's out of this packet, and they refunded the game. That's how shit it was. Street Fighter: The Legend of Chun-Li. Quite how she gets out of Smallville straight into that, I'll never know. Then we have Street Fighter. Is it Assassin's Fist? Yeah, Assassin's Fist. Haven't watched that one yet. But I imagine it's perky, to say the least. We have next Street Kings. I've never heard of it, but it's Keanu Reeves, so can it be bad? And Forrest Whitaker's in it as well, so I always like him and everything. And he was in Rogue One, wasn't he? Street Wars. Head, arse. We all know what I think of Seagal now. Strippers versus Werewolves. How can you deny a title like that? They're sticking together. Stuck. Very appropriate, isn't it, really? Never heard of it. Based on shocking true events. It was 50p. So I'll get around to it at some point, but I'm not in a hurry. Submarine. British comedy, it says. I've never heard of it. Next we have Suck. Anything with a bit of vampire, I suppose. Sucker Punch, one of my prizes this week. The visuals, this scaled to 4K with my sound system. Oh boy, love it, amazing, brilliant. Sudden Death, I saw this twice in the cinema. Twice. Suffragette. If any of you know your history, watch this film, yeah. Just watch it. It's about women, yeah. So bloody what? Watch this film. Suicide Squad. The opinions on this film are so split, it's just stupid. Some good characters, some good action. The Joker I thought was really good, but not Heath Ledger good. I wouldn't sell it to anyone else, put it that way. But they could have done better. It is good though. Next we have season 3 of Suits. I've been dodging around getting the other ones because some of the pricing is really stupid. I like the premise of it, but so I'm not even start watching until I've got all of them. I will get there at some point. Sunshine. Never seen this, but I've always liked the premise of it, and the visuals are supposed to be quite cool. So I will get round to it. Let me know if any of you have seen that. Sunshine Cleaning. It's 50p. I haven't got a clue. Now here's my last pile. Here we go. Sunshine on Leaf. Another cheap ass one. Super. That's a strange one. I thought it was quite funny, but strange. Super 8. I enjoyed that. I thought that was quite cool. Super Bad. You know it's funny. Superman 1, 2 and 3. Now this is part of the anthology set. Superman 4. How that ever got made is beyond me. And then we have Superman Returns. Now, I enjoyed Superman Returns. The best part is when the kid throws a piano at that henchman. But it's another one of those films that's so overhyped. When you get around to it, you can't enjoy it because it will never live up to the hype it created. Justice League, which is out next week. Surf's Up. Oh, by the way, there's a steelbook at HMV. Don't bother. It's a pile of shit. Surf's Up. But there is a Surf's Up too, but you think I can find it? It's got The Undertaker and sort of like the WrestleMania cast in it. You think I can find it anywhere? I do want it. Let me know if you find it anywhere, please. Surviving Christmas. Ben Affleck. You know. Swamp Shark. Anybody? Yeah, I sullied my collection a bit. Sweeney. I just realised I don't own Sully. I have to rectify that. That's going to be in one of my collections updates soon. Sweeney's good, by the way. Sweeney Todd. Now, I used to have this as a steelbook. Some fucking nicked it off me. And I never found out who, because I was going to batter him. But I will get it back as a steelbook. But this is actually really good. Helena Bonham Carter's in it as well. I recommend that to a lot of people. Last 3, we have Switch, which is Eric Cantona. So the fact that this 50p cost me 50p annoys me, but how good's Eric Cantona? Can't be that good. The Switch is Jennifer Aniston. Jason Bateman, his films have been getting better lately as well, so I will watch that at some point. And last but not least, this is one of my favourite films ever. I mean, this is back when John Travolta became cool again. And the start of it with the ball bearing bomb, that on a good sound system tests your system. Swordfish. I loved it. Brilliant film. Halle Berry's a bit of a flake in it. Oh look, I got paid lots of money to get me tits out. Tits are like double J tits. They're good, not these little tea bags that she had. And that is my S's, believe it or not. I can't believe I've only got TUVWXYZ left, but it's still a good 6-7 shelves worth there. So I've got to put all this back now. I might start my teasing to early next week, so we'll get into that as quick as we can. I'll see how my weekend goes. I hope you like this video. It's 34 minutes long, so if you're listening to me now, I really do appreciate you going to the end, because it's probably my longest video I've done. If I'd done all of the S's together in one, we'd still be talking in 10 minutes time. So I'll let you guys go and get your dinner sorted out and everything now. So enjoy the rest of your evening. And you will see me with a small video later tonight with my competition winners and a reminder of next week's competition. All right. And I might try and rummage up a third one. I'll just see what I've got as a count over the next few weeks. But just a reminder quick, these are the prizes next week. First 3 of the Twilight films and first 3 of the Transformers. In my opinion, the good ones. All right. I will remind you again once I've done the draw, of course. Good to talk to you guys. Talk to you soon.